Hello, aspiring chemists. Welcome to an exciting journey into the heart of chemical bonding. Today, we are unraveling the fascinating concept of resonance, a crucial topic for your G-Main preparation. We'll start with the basics, then gradually build up to advanced applications and competitive insights. Get ready to explore how molecules truly share their electrons. Ready to discover why some molecules seem to have a split personality? Let's dive into the easy level of resonance. Imagine a molecule that can't be perfectly described by just one drawing. That's where resonance comes in. It's like having multiple blueprints, and the real building, the resonance hybrid, is a blend of all of them. These individual blueprints are called resonance structures or canonical forms. Remember, the hybrid is the real deal, and it's always more stable than any single blueprint. For resonance to happen, molecules need special arrangements like alternating single and double bonds or a lone pair next to a double bond. Crucially, only electrons move around, not the atoms themselves. And all these contributing structures must have the same number of electrons. We use a double-headed arrow to show these contributing forms, like in the carbonate ion, where the double bond character is shared across all three oxygen atoms, making all bonds equal. Time to test your understanding. Pause the video, try these 3 questions, and see if you've grasped the fundamental ideas of resonance. Good luck! Now that we've covered the basics, let's explore the deeper mechanics and implications of electron delocalization. At its core, resonance is about electron delocalization. Electrons are unstuck between just 2 atoms but spread out over many. This happens in conjugated systems, where pi bonds or lone pairs are arranged to allow this flow. This delocalization provides extra stability to the molecule, an energy bonus we call resonance energy. The more delocalized, the more stable. Drawing resonance structures isn't just guesswork, there are clear rules. Remember, atoms stay put, only pi and lone pair electrons shift. The molecule must be flat for the orbitals to overlap correctly. Every structure must be a valid Lewis structure, and we always use a double-headed arrow, never an equilibrium one. These rules ensure we are depicting valid electron movements. Resonance energy is a key concept. It's the extra stability a molecule gains from electron delocalization. The higher this energy, the more stable the molecule. We often determine it by comparing actual molecular energy to a theoretical, non-delocalized version. Also, not all resonance structures are equal. The more stable ones, like those with full octets and less charge separation, contribute more to the overall hybrid. Alright, it's time for some medium-level challenges. Work through these 5 questions, applying the rules for drawing resonance structures and understanding resonance energy. Take your time and think critically. Ready to tackle more complex aspects? Let's analyze the nuances of resonance and its profound impact on molecular properties. When drawing resonance structures, some contribute more than others. Structures with more covalent bonds, less charge separation, and negative charges on more electronegative atoms are generally more stable. These rules help us predict which forms are most significant to the resonance hybrid, influencing the molecule's overall characteristics and reactivity. Resonance is fundamental to understanding aromaticity. Aromatic compounds, like benzene, gain exceptional stability from cyclic delocalization of pi electrons, following Huckel's rule of 4n+2 electrons. This extensive resonance makes them uniquely stable and less reactive than non-aromatic counterparts, a critical concept in organic chemistry. It's important to distinguish resonance from tautomerism. Resonance is about electron movement within a single molecular structure, while tautomerism involves atom migration, typically a proton, leading to different structural isomers in equilibrium. For instance, the carboxylate ion exhibits resonance, but ketoenol forms are tautomers, fundamentally different processes. Now, let's test your understanding of these advanced concepts. Here are 7 challenging questions that require a deeper analysis of resonance and its applications. Pause the video and give them your best shot. Welcome to the hardest level. Here, we'll connect resonance with advanced theories, competitive insights, and real-world applications. Prepare for a comprehensive exploration. While valence bond theory uses resonance as a conceptual, fix, molecular orbital theory inherently describes electron delocalization. In MOT, electrons occupy molecular orbitals that span the entire molecule, naturally explaining delocalized bonding without resorting to hypothetical structures. For benzene, MOT shows a continuous pi electron cloud, a more accurate representation than VBT's resonance hybrids. Quantifying resonance energy is key. Experimentally, it's often derived from heats of hydrogenation, comparing actual values to hypothetical localized systems. Theoretically, computational chemistry offers precise calculations. Understanding resonance also clarifies organic reaction mechanisms, stabilizing intermediates like carbocations and guiding directing effects in electrophilic aromatic substitution, which is crucial for synthetic strategies. Beyond classical resonance, hyperconjugation involves sigma electron delocalization, stabilizing carbocations and alkenes, often called no-bond resonance. We also must understand anti-aromaticity, where 4n-pi electrons lead to extreme instability, contrasting with Huckel's aromaticity. Non-aromatic compounds simply lack the criteria for either. These distinctions are vital for predicting molecular stability and reactivity. Resonance extends beyond organic chemistry, impacting inorganic systems like ozone and nitrate ions, and even materials science. Conducting polymers rely on extensive pi-electron delocalization for their conductivity, while the vivid colors of dyes and pigments arise from large conjugated systems absorbing specific wavelengths of light. Resonance truly underpins diverse chemical phenomena and technological innovations. You've reached the pinnacle. Here are the first 5 of 10 challenging questions designed to test your deepest understanding of resonance, its theoretical underpinnings, and its applications. Take your time, analyze each problem, and push your limits. Continuing with the ultimate challenge, here are the remaining 5 questions. These demand comprehensive knowledge and critical thinking, preparing you for the toughest competitive exams. Good luck in conquering them all. Congratulations on completing this in-depth journey through resonance. From basic definitions to advanced theories and real-world applications, you've gained a comprehensive understanding. To continue your learning adventure and explore more such topics, visit synapse.omaps.in. Don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more exciting chemistry content. Keep exploring, keep learning, and keep excelling. See you next time.